Hey guys, so this video I'm going to title it Nothing Special or the New Normal. It doesn't really matter which one because I'm going to touch on each one of them. Forgive this, I'm actually waiting to pick up my grandson this morning. So look, there's something that I do every single day, and I like to listen to something motivational every morning. And I think that's really important for most people, to start the day off with something motivational, something inspiring. Because let's face it, we go out here in the world today and we're just bombarded by negativity. We just always are faced with something negative. We go to work and there's negativity. People aren't happy to be at work, but they're like trapped, right? You go to a stop sign and you're there a little too long, or a stoplight and somebody's yelling at you, honking at you, or whatever, a bunch of negativity. So that's why I think it's really important to start your day off right with something positive, something inspiring, something that helps you get to where you want to be and stay in that positive mindset. So I do that every day, and I listen to people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Grant Cardone, Les Brown, Eric Thomas. And then I was sitting there and I'm thinking, there's nothing special about them, right? And I don't mean that demeaning in any sense of the form, right? I love listening to them, and I love listening to their passion. I think that's what's key, is that they're just super passionate and they're giving value to people, showing them or telling them some of their life experience with passion. Right? Not some humdrum BS. They're just passionate about what they do and helping people and figuring it out, and they're hustling, right? And that's what's really cool and inspiring. Now, when I say there's really nothing special about them, there's nothing special about the message. It's all about the passion and the delivery. I guess the one thing that is really special about them, and what separates them, what separates Gary V, what separates Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Grant Cardone, or whoever else you have that's motivational in speaking, is that they're doing it while we're not. Right? You watching this video can inspire other people to do great things. You can share some of your life story to inspire people to do better, to push on, to continue on. And that's what's really cool. I was reading this book, The Power of Habit. And in that book, it says champions don't do anything extraordinary. And I was like, doggone, that's kind of what I got. That's kind of what I came up on I guess maybe it was on my own with these videos with Gary V and them. And champions don't do anything extraordinary, but what they do extraordinarily well is the basics. So if you think about Gary V or you think about Eric Thomas, they just did the basics and they're doing it very well. They're speaking from the heart. Gary V started with his wine library, right? Just talking. I saw some of the earlier videos. It's not that they were great, but he continued to do it. He was doing the basics, and he was getting better at them, better and better and better, and now look where he is, and that's really inspiring. So that, I'm just saying that because you can do that as well, right? I can do that as well. Just take inspired action, do something. And it's kind of funny how this came along, because I'm in community-based marketing, network marketing. Never thought I would do it, but I'm doing it. We have a great product. It's a catalyst for change. It helps a lot of people. The community itself is pretty amazing. But through that journey, through my journey in community-based marketing, is where I learned to listen to something inspirational every day, something motivational, do some type of self-improvement every day. Read a little bit here, listen there, every single day, and that's been instrumental to me in my success. And I tell that to all my people on my team and in my community, because I think it's super powerful. Now, why did I say something about the new normal? Because through listening to these videos the other day, listening to these motivational speeches, somebody said something, and I heard it a million times, and I'm sure you guys have been there too. You heard something 1,000 times, and then finally the 1,001 time you heard it, something clicked. So this is what I heard. If you don't like something that's going on in your life, change it. You have the power to change it. Well, a lot of you guys might not know my story. I was medically retired from the Army. I had a TBI. They say I had severe PTSD. I had some cognition issues. I had a bunch of pain issues. I had a bunch of issues, right? I got out of the Army. I just became more depressed. I became fat. I became lazy. I was stuck in this rut. And I was going to social workers. And now, let me say this first and foremost. If you ever have some mental health issues, you should seek professional help. I get it. There's no shame in that. There's shame if you don't go get help. There's shame if you don't want to do anything to get out of that freaking rut. But what I found when I was going to the VA and I was getting the help, it actually wasn't any help for me because I'm a very literal person. And here's what they said to me. The social worker said, Dom, you know, we just have to accept that the way you are right now is your new normal. You've been to combat, you saw some things, you did some things. It's just a new normal, and this is the way the human brain works. Not that you're weak, not that you're broke. It's just different. It's a new normal. Well, my new normal was a person that was just irritable, somebody that was moody, somebody that, you know, my behavior went from calm to erratic really fast. That was my new normal. I was depressed. I was shoving stuff down my pie hole all the time, right? That's my new normal. So when somebody told me that, I was like, it's being that I'm a literal person, I was like, okay, that's it. That's my new normal. I'm going to accept this. I'm going to ride this wave. But what was happening was nothing. I was going nowhere. I was staying right here at my new normal, which was garbage, right? And then when I heard this on one of the inspirational videos and talks, that if you don't like something, do something, change it. You're the only one in control of you. You can control those things. I was like, bam. I was like, that new normal is just bullshit. Excuse my language, but if you don't like something, change something. And I was taking this product that we promote and share with other people, and that was a catalyst change for me. That was a catalyst for change, and it propelled me in a new direction. So it took me from the new normal to like this, all the way over here. It changed everything, right? But it wasn't just a product, it was a community. It was a like-minded individuals that knew where they were going. And I think that's super important. Everybody wants to achieve something in life, and they're going to hitch their wagon to somebody that knows where they're wanting to go. They're going to hitch their wagon to somebody who is going there, doing it. You know, you might not have great success at first, but if you continue on, great things will happen. If you learn the basics and you just drive the basics home and you do the basics extraordinarily well, whether it's with community-based marketing, excuse me, or at your job, just do the basics extraordinarily well and you'll succeed. And just know that. And do everything that you can with inspired action. If you're at work and you're shuffling papers, it's kind of hard to be inspired there, but I get it. If that's what you like, take inspired action. Do that. People will notice that. People will want to be around you more instead of being around negativity. If you're in community-based marketing, you have to take massive action. You have to know where you're going. You have to believe in what you're doing. You have to just go, right? So don't accept this new normal because that's all garbage. That's to me, I look at that, that's just brainwashing. That's just destroying somebody's potential. If you don't like what your normal is, do something and change it. And so anyway, so I just figured I'd share that with you because it hit me like a brick, a ton of bricks. I was like, good grief, man. This is what they were telling me. I was being told this is my new normal. Accept it. That's the way it is. My wife was told that. And only until my good friend introduced me to this company did I start doing some personal development? Did I start not accepting things as they were for how they should be forever? You know, that's when I started opening up my mind and changing the way that I looked at things. That's when I decided, you know what, this new normal is garbage, right? But then when I heard it again from like Gary Vee or Grant Cardone or Les Brown, it was one of them. I got in this whole thing like the other day. I was just watching like maybe an hour of it. I just got so immersed in it. It just really hit me like a ton of bricks that the new normal crap is crap. I mean, my new normal right now is that I'm always trying to excel for better, not staying where I am. So anyway, I just figured I'd share that long video. I get it, and I'm looking really rough. I still have my CPAP mask lines on my face, but hey, get up, go do something. If you don't like something that's happening, change it. You have the power to change, right? Take inspired action. Do some self-improvement every day and go out and change your life. Change other people's lives. There's a lot of power in that, a lot of value in that. But thanks for watching, guys. Just figured I'd share that.